YouTube. Today we are at the Lake Lewisville Nature Reserve, and here with my family. So we're going to be checking it out and kind of looking at some of the trails and things here.
What do you think, Mama?
Say hi.
Hi. My name's Jake.
That's my little boy. And like I said, today we're just going to be going on a nature hike and checking this place out. So come along with us. All right, we are here at the Lewisville Nature Reserve. We're just starting off on one of the main trails.
Mama.
Yes. That's right. That's my little girl singing a song for you guys. So right now we're on hold on, honey. Right now we're on one of the main trails. This is part of the camping trail. The trail we were originally going to go on is actually over that way, through the trees a bit, but it was flooded because the nature preserve is right by the local dam and the water overflows here pretty often. And that's my family up ahead there, all four of them. They are, like I said, because this is a nature preserve, they are actually very strict about certain areas with the no fishing and that. And actually, the particular trail we're fixing to go on here actually has something really cool. They have, it's about 4 miles down, so I don't know if we'll make it that far. But they actually have a homestead from the 1850s out here. Like I said, it's actually pretty cool. Don't know if we're going to make it that far, but we'll have to see. Alright, so we've been going for about a mile now already. The kids are still holding in alright. We decided we're going to go ahead and try to make it to the homestead. Be interesting to see if we actually make it there or not. And as you're looking around, you see all these little side trails, things like that people have kind of carved out over the years here away from the main trails. It's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of game trails out here, things like that. We're recording. Say hi. So, it's usually a lot greener here. It's like this is just the start of spring, so everything's just now beginning to open up. We come here during the summer, it's very green and very full. And you oftentimes cannot see through all the leaves. Alright, so we have made it to the homestead. Here we're just going to kind of walk around so everyone can see it and check it out. I don't think we're actually allowed to go in. Or wait, we can. You can see this is actually pretty cool here. Now this is from the 1850s, as I understand. So let's see how much we can explore here. Sorry, had something buzzing in my ear there, so sorry about the little camera shake. Obviously an animal enclosure. Goats, lambs, probably something like that. And it's actually really cool to be able to see this because we can see how people kind of insulated their houses back in the day. That's something that not a lot of people get to see. Door with a lock on it. Do we open it? Let's see if we can. Oh, look at that, we can. If you look here, don't know how much you can actually see in there. Nope, get down. This looks like it was a smokehouse or something at one point here. You can tell by the fire circle. Here, get down, Kasha. Actually, very nice stonework on the steps there. Close that back up. You can see some more of the house here. We'll go check out the house there in a minute. And this ground is used for things like camping and things like that. There's a lot of little campsites here. But if you look, you can see the houses are actually all insulated with what looks like dirt and straw. There we go. Homestead can come complete with wagon. That's actually really cool. Personally, I've always liked riding in these old school carriages and wagons and things like that. I think it's fun. A little bit of nostalgia there. Signs of suburbia, even in the middle of the nature preserve. So if you look at it, this is actually a pretty nice little homestead. It's compact, but it's nice. It looks like in here, I'm going to say storage or possibly something like a chicken house. Just going by the size of everything. Alright, come out, guys.
Close the door?
Yes, please come out and we'll close the door. Come on. Again, this is all, everything here is like, of course, there's been some repair work done.
This could be our spot right here.
Maybe. Alright, everyone come out. Obviously, there's been some repair work done like you see on the roof and that there. But this homestead is actually from the 1850s. Actually, that may be the original wood if you look at it. Oh. Have to watch out for my little girls. Constantly underfoot. It's a pretty little hill there. Girls! Girls! This side of the fence, please. Apologize, having to monitor them constantly. Because actually the last time I came out here, which was quite a few years ago with my brothers, back when we were all still in scouting, we all fell into the river several times. Which, while was amusing back then, cost me about $200 in camera equipment. Oh, it sounds like we found something over here. By the way, the man with the beard is my husband. Now that's a door handle. Let's take a look in here. Looks like a small sitting area, possibly eating area. As you can see, there is a table and two chairs there.
Get off it.
I don't think the chairs and the table are original though. Those look more recent. I have to find out if this place is haunted or not. It might be a possible 3 a.m. challenge because they do allow camping out here. Can you get them? Let's see. Oh, here we go. A little history of the place. This apparently was the dugout, which is the homesteader's first home. Basically, it's where you lived until the actual house was finished, or during cold winters or storms or things like that. Cool little tidbit there. If you guys are actually interested in reading it, you might want to pause the video for that. Yes, I am, honey. Cannot get away from graffiti. It's everywhere. You have to admit, that's quite a good looking fireplace, actually. And we wonder where they got the idea for Lincoln logs from.
I want to get a monkey.
Oh. It's my little klutz of a son there. Let's see if we can actually go in here. Now this is actually the house proper. No, we cannot go in. Too bad. Would have been interesting to see the interior. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like everything's all locked up. Maybe we can go around the side here and see. I know there's a little marker here. Here we go. This is the Minor Porter Log House. Okay, this was built by a William Titton Minor, who was a single man from Alabama. He bought this property in 1869. Now I wonder why they called it an 1850s household. Oh, they moved here they originally moved here in 1854. That would explain it. He married a woman by the name of Mary who died in 1879. No children. He married the sister, Vesta Ann, in 1881. 2 children, a son named Beecher and a daughter named Alice. And just kind of continues on there. I'll put some still images of the historical placards. Got a nice little covered walkway here. That's cool. I've always loved covered walkways. I think they are awesome. Very nostalgic and romantic in a way there. So yeah, this would be a whole family here. Sometimes pretty large families would live on small homesteads like this. Can't imagine how cheap this land must have been back in the 1850s or 1860s. If you look down here, that is classic pier and beam foundation.
Look at that table.
Yeah, that's the picnic area. That would be my son, more interested in the picnic area. Oh, and here we have some home building tool examples. Sorry, my son's being a goober today. Like I said, I'll attach some still images of everything from here at the end so you guys can look at it more in depth, or if you actually want to read all the historical placards. Personally, I love them and think they're cool. Go examples of old school home equipment. Alright, that's pretty much everything at the homestead here. We'll be checking back in with you guys in just a little bit here. I know we're going to walk a little bit further on the trail and see what else we can find. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, we're starting on one of the trails here, the Green Dragon Trail. I don't know, we'll have to go check it out. My little ones are convinced that they are going to find either a portal to Narnia or Hyrule out here. It's rather adorable, actually. Oh, the innocence of youth. Now, as you can see, this is while this is an established trail, it's not established enough to where it's actually paved or has rocks or anything like that, which honestly makes it more fun to me.
Yeah. Get away, fly. Those are called dragonflies. What can you?
Dealing with nature.
Get away.
Now, there are little ponds like, I don't know if you can really see it. This is a new camera. Bought a cheapie specifically for my outdoor excursions because I really didn't want to take the expensive nice one out in the woods. Protecting my investments for any photography business I get. But there are little ponds like this all over the place here. And the mosquitoes are atrocious. So I apologize for any shaking in this video. I don't particularly like having mosquitoes flying at me here. Something stuck in your shoe?
Yeah.
We'll be right back after I help my little girl. Alright, we've been on the trail for a little while now. Sorry about that break there. Kids had stuff in shoes and then the mosquitoes were atrocious, so we reapplied heavily the bug spray. We're a little bit more off the beaten path here. I mean, there's still an established path, but we are a little bit further on now. You can actually see the results of some of the flooding that happened over here about a year ago still. Pretty impressive, actually, if you look at it. Taking down whole trees like that. Because the dam's only a couple miles away from here, so this area gets flooded pretty regularly, actually. Again, I think we're still on the Green Dragon Trail. I haven't seen any trail markers that have bridged off from it, so. Okay, Christine, stop. You can see here some attempts at cleaning up damage, because I don't think, no, that is not an actual tree, it's just a trunk. Only bad thing is spots like this. Yeah, there you can see like an example. Huge tree just down from the amount of water that came through this area. Well, spots like that are really cool to look at. It's actually a really bad spot because mosquitoes just kind of like congregate there. Sorry, I'm also trying to snap pictures for my portfolio while I'm doing this. Plus, always need stock images, always. And we can see that the trail continues up ahead a little bit here. Actually, what will be interesting to see is how we get back. With 3 probably exhausted by that point toddlers in tow, that's going to be amusing. Oh, the mosquitoes are just horrible out here.
You don't get ahead of us.
He's with Daddy, it's alright.
I need to go with him too.
Then go. Nothing is stopping you.
Which way do we went?
Keep going straight. Trying to encourage my little girl to keep going. Christine, come on, let's keep moving, honey. You don't want to get left behind. There, that was a root.
We are going.
What? Oh, the little 2-year-old is just trudging on ahead up there.
Hey, can I do it? No.
Alright, well, we are just going to keep on moving here. We'll check back in with you guys in a few minutes here. I'm trying to get everybody to regroup. Alright, we're actually getting near the end of this particular trail here. It's basically a big loop around, but that's okay. We saw a lot of pretty stuff, a lot of cool stuff. We're actually going to be letting out by one of the paddling trails here. There's actually creeks and stuff that go run through this place that they have turned into canoeing and paddling trails. We're actually letting out right by one of those right now, which probably explains why the mosquitoes have gotten so bad. Say hi, Kasha. So, yep, there's my husband again. So we will be, we're definitely going to be checking out a couple more trails here. But that is it for the Green Dragon Trail and the 1850s homestead. So we're going to figure out where we're going to go next, and then we'll see you guys in that segment.
Who was it?
Well, say hi.